everyone, this is a review on Spider Man Noir. He is part of the Marvel quote-unquote Legends 3.75 inch line. That's right, they took the Marvel Universe, they rebranded it to Marvel Infinite, and now to Marvel Legends to add confusion to the market, which really stinks, but... First thing to note, this is Spider-Man from a different world, different timeline. Spider-Man Noir, and basic costume of black and gray. This is actually just a modified repaint of this World War II Captain America that they had as part of the Captain America 2 line. They changed this, the head, but everything else is mostly the same. Just a different color can make a huge difference. I want to try to get to the details first. Hopefully it's going to show up. I know these dark colors, sometimes it's hard to get the details. You can see some nice stitching here, two tones. Nice collar here. There's like some button detailing. This is gray. Open grip hands. You know, on this action figure, it is missing a couple of key elements. It is missing his gun, his trench coat, and his hat that he sometimes wears, the character. And there can be at least 2 out of the 3 can be corrected here. So check this out. If you have the G.I. Joe 25th, he has this perfect weapon here, and it fits perfectly in his right hand. Check that out, even the trigger. Look at that. And you just need this figure to get that. You could also get this figure, Wild Bill. He has a similar weapon, but it's white over here, and if you want it black, you'd have to repaint it so it looks better in Crimson Guard. So people thought you could use the hat from Wild Bill. You could put the hat on Spider-Man Noir, and it really don't fit. It's just too small. It doesn't look good. So no hat, you just have the weapon. As for the trench coat, if you have this action figure of Nick Fury, that's right, he's going to donate his coat to Spidey. And just in case you're wondering, this Fury, it uses the Winter Soldier type mold. It's a movie version. I think it was part of the Avengers line. They have so many different lines to follow. But right before I get to that part, I just want to go over the articulation because the coat's going to hamper it. He has a ball jointed head, side to side, up and down motion, not too much. Has the ball jointed shoulders and bicep cut. Single point of articulation at the elbows, and the wrists do swivel. It has a pivot torso. It can go side to side. No waist articulation, but these are ball jointed to hips. And it does have the swivel thighs at the top. And check that out. Double knees. Articulation at the calf. And ball jointed, side to side, up and down. It's actually quite articulated. Marvel, I'll call it Marvel Universe here, they have cut down the articulation. But since this uses an old mold, you can tell it's really articulated well. Now let's check it out with the donated Nick Fury coat. There it is, just about a perfect fit. The length of the coat right there, well made. Just got to add that gun in the coat to really complete the look. And I'm going to give my final thoughts in a moment. So here it is, my overall impression of Spider-Man Noir, part of the 3.75 inch Marvel Legends so-called action figure line. I really don't like the name change. It just adds confusion to the marketplace. I like the fact that it uses that old Captain America mold because the articulation is really good. But, you know, the articulation on the current stuff is not good. You could tell the huge quality difference if they cut corners nowadays. But since it uses that old school, it's really nice. But you really do need that Nick Fury trench coat. And I should say, the Crimson God weapon. Without the gun, without the trench coat, it really takes a lot away from the figure. But as you can see, if it has both items, it really looks great and is much more accurate to the comic books. So, bottom line, if you're a fan of the 375-inch scale, definitely get it. But you have to do some work to get the extra pieces, and it'll make the figure much better. So it's kind of a mixed bag. But the overall impression I got is you make the additions, add that coat, add the weapon, it's going to kick ass, looks good, and will look great on the display. So that's my review. Hopefully you subscribe.